My microphone is muted on my live stream, I just remembered. Now mine should be working. 2 seconds.
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Right, mine's now working, so we're good.
Mine should be working now.
Yeah. There you go.
Cool. What does the weather look like? It looks a bit cloudy though, doesn't it?
It's a little cloudy. A lot of overcast.
It's a bit annoying that it doesn't actually come up with a weather forecast for people that are spectating and commentating.
Yeah.
You can't see.
I think it'll be interesting though to see what it's like actually in the race. I mean, that's something to look forward to. We've already got cars going out.
The first couple of cars coming out. He's jumping on with Pi. He's out loud.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way for me to have my voice on the app, so you guys can talk to me, but they won't hear me. But oh well. We'll be alright.
There we go. Now the volume's back. So, oh, Polish My Balls is already out.
Can you hear
By
me?
the way, that is a brilliant name.
Yeah. I'm gonna hear you. We got all the cars going out on their outlets. Just trying to get some heat into their tyres. Let's see what sort of lap times we're gonna get. And the favourites for pole today are going to be either Crossfire, Razor,
Bingram.
and Bingram. Yeah, they're going to be the top three. We might get a few people. First panel in the works.
I'm just about to watch Briggsy put in his lap right now. Let's get all the time into it. So, first 2 turns are always a little bit slippery, as well as turn 3.
The braking point's really, really horrible as well for T1s. I think the braking line's a little bit too late for it.
Briggsy running a little wide there, but somehow manages not to invalidate. Purple sector 1 he has so far.
He's jumping on board with a Crossfire. Just seeing how he's doing. He's doing his first lap. Nice and smooth. Up comes he's going to back out.
Lovely driving there from Briggsy so far.
Yeah, you got a little bit out of shape on the first of that complex, didn't you?
Yeah.
Just a little bit too much curb, it seemed, just cross.
Python in front of him just pulled out of the lap.
I'll pull up the stream from the other day and see what the pole time was. So we've got a comparison.
Briggsy at the moment, yeah, absolutely flying. Oh, you got a 1:28.7. It's a really good time from Briggsy there. How's Crossfire's looking?
Nice and clean. It didn't look like he made too many mistakes there.
Oh. Bingram with a 1:27.6.
Jumping back on the Crossfire. I think he's going to go for another lap here after fanning out. Oh no, he's going into the pits. He's going to try on a fresh set of tyres.
Pies is coming at the last turn here. He's going into the pits also.
Bingram's done a solid time now, 1:27.69 up, 6:69 that's from Bingram.
I think Pies ended up with some form of wing damage. No, he hasn't. GR's in the final turn. seems like he's on for a really good time. Got a 128.3. That sits him. Oh, he must have been validated.
Must have, yeah, he's not updated on the chart.
That was a shame. That would have put him third. Third or second.
He got reloaded, doing an outlap here. That's the on track.
Fuels. 1 second down on his time at the moment. I think he might just be on an in-lap because he's running low on fuel. Drunk Pirates in the pits.
Pole position on Tuesday was a 127.020 by Bingham. So we've got a comparison.
Raver looks like he's on a strong lap here. He's coming onto the back straight. A 102.
God, he takes a lot of curve on that second half of that chicane under the tunnel, doesn't he? A lot of curve.
That fast lap hand, that second one is absolutely horrible.
Out there, but it's not a bad time for second place. Still got quite a big gap there to try and catch up with Bingham.
Who will actually close that gap up to him though?
It's a good first lap though. It's always good getting a banker on that you know you've got, so I always drive a lot better.
This track is very sketchy in the first corner.
It's a lot easier, I find, as well, to drive when you've got that delta. Just so you've got a vague idea of where you're at.
Oh, FRLG.
Yeah, you've got Cross on an out lap. I don't know when he's going to be starting next. I'm on a delay from you guys, but he's on an out. So hopefully he can set a time this time. Pie's the same. Jay looks like he lost it in sector 1.
I'm watching Pies on board right now. He's getting his tyres nice and warmed up and ready.
Yeah, for anyone watching, by the way, I'm really sorry I'm not watching it live, so I'm watching based off of the stream, so I'm on about a 30-second delay. So if anything dramatic happens, I'll be like, what?
Pies just started his fast lap and there's a yellow flag in sector 3.
Yeah, Cross is on his lap now. We've got Blood on his first lap, Reloaded on his first lap as well.
Is his Alpine going to cause problems? No, he's not. He's straight out of the way. Yellow flag set, sector 1. 10 minutes left in quali on the dot.
I'm just watching the on-board with Crossfire. He really rides the curves in that last sector through the chicanes. Really rides them curves.
Very, very risky, but it's high risk, high reward.
He's
coming down the back straight now. Coming to the final corner.
He's about 7/10 up on Bingham, if I remember right.
Pies just about to set his first lap as well for time.
Gonna be a completer for the top.
Awesome time. That's a really good time.
What was it?
Pushing up 3 tenths in front of Bingham. And Bingham's gonna have to come out and see if he can react to that.
Still 3 tenths off what we got on pole though on Tuesday, so.
Yeah, Bingham's still got a little bit left in the tank, I think. He's coming out on his out lap here.
We'll have to find out.
See if he can respond.
Keep an eye on GR as well. Right now. GR's quite a quiet one that keeps it quiet about how quick he is, so he's worth keeping an eye on.
Drunk Pirate with a purple sector 2.
Here we go. Here we go, Bingham's time. He's flying lap. And deep in turn 1.
It's a 128.4.
A little bit out of shape there.
Matty Bennett's now also on an outlap.
Oh, Bingham validated.
I think, yeah, he's pulled out of his lap there.
I know, isn't that, if you see the track map on the right,
it
go
goes
red.
red.
Yeah, it's invalidated.
So we now have Razor. Going to be starting his fast lap. Doing the final lap, warming up with the tyres.
I think GR's going to be just coming towards the end of his lap now. He's probably just finishing it for you. Where will that put him?
GR is now P6 currently.
May receive.
So here we go. Can Razor put it on pole?
No pressure, Razor.
Is Matty Bennett going to climb up a little bit?
Can he do it? Can he close the gap on Crossfire?
Crossfire and Bingham, to be fair. So I think both are probably going to go a bit quicker next lap.
Nice
Turn 2 and 3
smooth
on this track is absolutely horrible.
He's purpled the first sector. He's looking
good. Really nice through that long left-hander as well. So he's 3 tenths up on his own time at the moment. Still looking for another couple of tenths to get to Bingham, but he's looking tied up at the moment.
Yeah. He's coming through that second sector. Let's see if he goes. Yep, he gets wide just as deep as Crossfire does there. Curves.
Matty Bennett in sector
he's got the purple second sector as well.
Ooh.
Let's see if he can do the third. It's looking like a good strong time here from Razor.
So he's up 5.5 tenths, so he's looking at P2 at the moment.
Oh, he's caught a little bit too much curb there, unbalanced the car. No, he's pulled out.
Will have cost him a lot of time, that.
Yeah, I still would have probably gone trying to get that time. Yeah.
He'd have been very tight to be able to get all the way back round.
What's happened to Crossfire? Is he tired or did he crash?
No, crash.
Yeah,
tunnel.
Yellow flags.
And he's out.
Yeah, you crash on the tunnel.
Look and see who else is out. So we've got Pine Spillage out.
You've got Naismith on a lap. He can pull a big lap out when he needs to, so might want to jump on with Nay.
Pie set a very, very good banker lap.
He's in the pit.
Oh, he's just gone in the pit. Remember, I'm like 30 seconds behind.
Jinx here coming through sector 2. Looks like he's on a fast lap. Can he close the gap up to Briggsy? Put him into ninth place.
Nah, Jinx is on an M. Yeah, Jinx is on an M.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh,
looks like the Aston Martin's having a little bit
the wrong way.
You're going to have to be very careful now because them tyres will be slightly cooked. Cooked.
Right. So Razor's coming out to have another go. He's in his out lap.
Pie's now on a lap and Spillage is also on a lap. Which of the Welsh?
Big mistake. Forgot to do his tyre pressures.
Which of the two Welshmen will finish ahead of each other?
Spillage has been looking very good this season so far. He's had a bit of unluck though.
He's quick round there as well. Yeah, really good pace from here on Tuesday.
Ooh.
He's down on his time. 17 seconds.
Pie seems to have a very, very good line here. Oh, that's an invalidation for Pie. Will he have enough time to bomb into the pits?
Have to get out of the way. It looks like Spillage might actually manage to get a little bit of a toe of him.
Spiller just 3/10 up on his time. Oh, Spiller's purple sector too. If Spiller's going to be the dark horse again for this evening.
Got a lovely exit there. Didn't take too much curve. Kept the car nice and settled.
That's a 1:27.9, which puts him in third place. That's a really good time.
But we are going to have Razor. I think he's on his fast lap in sector 1. Can Razor beat his time? You can see before he had purple first and second sector, but then he got an invalidation.
He's ragging that up.
I wonder if he can, if he's going to be able to pull it in.
He's very nice and tidy at the start of the second sector. Very nice and tidy. I've noticed every lap.
He's going to be ragging the car now. Ragging the car, trying to get around as quick as he can. Lovely line through that right-hander. And it's up to the chicane. We got a good exit. Got a pretty decent exit there. There's a car ahead of him about to go on a lap, I think.
Razor's that second down on his time, so he's had to pull out. And out of his lap. He's going to have a
Drunk Pirates on
another go
now.
though. He's got ERS for it. So I reckon
few
he's
more
going
cars
another
looking
one.
like they're coming out. We've got Ingram, who's just about to start. It's a fast lap.
You got Ingram on a fast lap. You got Razor on a fast lap as well.
Drunk Pirates now back out on the track.
Wake up, Dale. Ingram took a lot of curve then.
Razor's just started on our fast lap. Gonna keep an eye on him until Jack finishes
first sector there. Bingham's managed to purple the first sector. Coming into second. See if he can keep his pace flowing.
So he's close to 2/10 up at the moment, so he still needs to find a little bit more to get across, but with cross DNFing, he's definitely got the advantage at the moment.
Razor slightly down on his time at the moment.
Interesting they all take that different line, isn't it? Through second sector.
Managed to purple the second sector as well, so it's looking good for Bingram.
Yeah, he's
half
keep it up.
So we're looking at 0.1. So as long as he keeps it clean, he should be good for a pole here.
I'm now on board with Drunk Pirate. See what you can do.
Lovely exit there, meant to keep it. I think he's on for a pole. There it is, Bingram, 1:26.9. Top the board, that is an awesome lap.
What's Razor doing? Just finished up.
Alright, I don't think he's going to quite be up on his time here. He's only beat his time by about a 10. But it wasn't quite enough to move him any further up the grid.
Good effort though.
Jack is still on a fast lap here. Jack's slightly up on his time. He's up by about 1,000. Let me see if we can pull back any more time here as we come on to the back straight.
That's a wobble.
And that's a nicely bit of oversteer there from him. He's jumping on the power just a little bit too early, but that's it. He's quality is over.
That's the thing with running low.
We've got GR63, which is coming onto the back straight.
Reloaded with a 1:27.9.
A lap by reloaded then.
Could move him up a few places here. He could move him up into 6th place if he could keep it up.
Oh, that's a hit. Oh no. Still 4/10. P6. Not too bad from Ty. It's a shame about that wall incident there, because if he didn't hit the wall he would have had more time.
Don't know if he's done that
done.
So.
And Bingram has managed to do it again. He's managed to get pole at Miami again. But
likes his Miami, doesn't he?
I think I think he's going to be hungry for the win today after what happened from Tuesday race. I think he's going to want.
I bet he's hoping he gets a better start as well, because he had a dreadful start, if you remember, at Miami on Tuesday. So he'll be hoping to get a much better getaway off. Very good at his start. So it'll be worth keeping an eye on that. The other one that's good at the start is guy in P3, Reloaded. He's rapid off the start.
What is your predicted podiums? Who do you think is going to be up there?
I think it's going to have to be a battle between, I think, Bingham, Cross Strikes.
I'm going Bingham, Cross, and Pie for me.
Pie seems to have a really good iron on his
Why
this
did
track.
Pie just say no in the chat? What does he want? Oh, what? Because I predicted your podium. Oh, sorry. Don't crash. Good boy. You'll smash it, probably.
I can't actually see the chat.
What's going to happen now, though? Will there be carnage into T1, or will everyone get away spot on?
You won't get the pop-up because you're streaming. That's why. It mutes your notifications temporarily. Is it?
We're
still not in yet. Oh, it looks dry.
Looks like we're in for a dry race.
Yeah. No sign of overcast or anything. Seems to be
Why do they
just
never
a
get
straight
rain?
dry race.
What is it with Thursday and never getting rain?
On Tuesday we were actually supposed to have rain, but we just didn't get any.
Yeah, there was a slight chance. I was kind of hoping for it, because I was running high wings in it.
What wings were you running again for that? It was really high, wasn't it?
20. Yeah, I think I had about 20 on the rear. The only way I could stop it from slipping this line then,
That's with you being on wheel though, isn't it? Like, it's fucking a little bit different.
I think it's a little bit more to do with the traction control and and the style of driving. I like to push a little bit harder and accelerate.
I'm the exact same, buddy.
Soon.
Yeah. Right. Formation lap.
There we go.
Here we go. Aim is to get the tyres nice and warm.
What tyres they all starting on?
So we got Bingham starting on the mediums.
He didn't like his hards.
He got reloaded. He decided to go with the hards. He's going to slightly different strategy. And we got Spillage who's also gone for the hards. And Razor has gone for the hard tyre as well.
Zach, if you go spectator menu, you'll be able to pull tyres up if you want.
So we've got Bingham and Crossfire on the mediums up front, then that's followed by the hards for the next 5 drivers who are Reloaded, Spillage, Razor. Yeah, it's
Brexit good, aggressive.
And then Landscape Gig as well is starting on the softs also.
So we've got a bit of a mixture.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens with all the hard tyre runners though early on, because obviously
I think there's going to be early safety cars here, so
yeah,
the soft
that's what I'm thinking.
Have a bit of advantage there.
The hards won't last you that long is the thing, so you're going to be having to two-stop it, so they'll be banking on there being a couple of safety cars for that track to work, though, is the thing.
See, with the hards though as well, you're not going to be able to pit straight away, because then you've only got the two other compounds available, which is mediums and softs. It's just going to leave yourself very, very short, with there being 29 laps in the race and the track usually being very, very hot as well. It all comes down to tyre deg and tyre lifespan and all that stuff. Bingram's just about to pull up to his starting position.
Let's see how many of these drivers can nail it perfect, or how many of them are going to get disqualified.
Yeah.
Into the pit box.
You really don't want to get disqualified now as well, because with the new update, as soon as you disqualify, you not only get started further back in your box, but you also start on stone cold tyres. So you really, really do not want to disqualify yourself now.
The rest of the grid are now forming up. I'm going to have a view on Jay Hartnell's onboard here for the race start.
I think Jay's going to get quite a good start, I think. He's usually pretty good at the starts. He's definitely out of position at the moment.
And off they go.
Let's see what happens, eh?
They're on board with Spillage just behind the front runner.
Ooh, Pye's made up a
bit of a terrible start there. A little bit of contact from Spillage.
It's like the worst spoilers ever.
He's just dropping back.
Oh, this is going to be tough. Oh, there's already collisions. What happened there?
He's doing a stop over in positions up front. We got a fight already with Crossfire Bingham changing positions here.
They're already so close to each other. Crossfire's burning through all his overtake though.
Right, and cut back on him here again as he was going to try and stick with him till we get to the main straight.
Reloaded and Pye
already having a
behind.
battle into lap one. It looks like there's been a massive chunk.
Gone.
So who was...
Landscape Kings in the wall.
Landscape. Yeah, a bit of damage there and he's dropped quite far back.
Ooh, what's going on with landscaping here? Let's have a look. Burning through a lot of energy here. Lovely overtake though. Polish has no choice but to move over. Jay Hartnell starting last. He's made up 6 positions in the first lap. Really, really good start from him. Let's see what he can do.
Bingham looks like he's struggling for traction a little bit at the rear at times, so it might be worth keeping an eye on that, see if he gets the odd tank slapper on in the corner.
Yeah,
Pye, awesome start there. He's managed to gain 2 positions the first couple of laps.
Oh, yellow flag.
So it's really interesting how Reloaded and Pye both are on the hard tyres, but they're managing to stick with both Bingham and Cross, who are both on the medium, so it doesn't seem like there's a massive tyre difference at the moment.
Not at all.
Because if Reloader's able to keep in his DRS, with Bingham and Crossfire both scrapping up front...
Yeah, it's going to pull him along a little bit, and maybe they'll get an opportunity to try and...
using a little bit of his overtake now.
It looks like Crossfire's trying to get a little bit of toe, tucking in behind Bingham.
Jinxie with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Guessing that's all exceeding track limits. .131.2 at the moment, the fastest lap by Bingham. DRS is now online as well.
Another change of positions.